everybody.
Hey, all.
Money Tuesday. Good morning, everyone.
Yes. Matrix Money Tuesday.
Yeah.
I just realized I forgot to, right as it was we were going live, my phone's going off. I'm like, I think I better shut that down. Whoops. There we go. Sorry about that.
All right. So
I was gonna say we could say hey in the chat. And I know FF wants to kick things off here. So
yes, sir.
Who we got here?
AJ Popstar.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Appreciate you. Welcome, Mike. Welcome.
Mike, good morning.
Pascal,
Pascal's
welcome.
in the house. Good morning.
Automatic Beats.
Automatic Beats. Good morning, sir.
Welcome, everybody. I know people are still coming in, FF, but why don't you go ahead kick it off so that it's out there at this point?
Yeah. So, it's going to be hard for me to even talk about anything outside of this. But we lost a major person, a huge person, in my opinion, in the crypto mining community, Overboard Tech. If you are a part of the crypto mining community, you've seen other YouTubers talk about this already, about how pivotal he was to the community, and just everything that he's done to help out in regards to overclocking GPUs, in regards to just being there if you had a question. For me personally, I enjoyed him because him and I meshed on different hobbies outside of crypto and mining. We, on Saturdays, would race on Assetto Corsa, and talk car things, and that to me was showing that he had more levels to him than just crypto and just being a nice guy, right? So I've had my cries already. You're not going to see me crying on here, just because I've already done that enough. Nobody wants to see a grown man cry, right? But I just want you all to know that I'm still here. I'm not giving up on the crypto community or anything like that. I'm still going to produce videos and ish like that. It's going to be a while for me personally to get back to my normal self. And if you do want to support, don't send me anything, please, but send his family and friends. There's a link that I'll post again here for everybody. If you want to donate, go ahead and donate. Help them out. I don't know what they need the funds for, but I don't think it really matters, right? They lost a son, they lost a friend. So if you want help out, I don't want to take up too much of this conversation. I just wanted to start off with that because for me, it felt right. I can't ignore the fact that I lost a true friend in the space. I don't have much more to say on that before I start stuttering some more and shit like that. So,
Thanks,
you guys go ahead. Yeah.
No respect. Thanks, FF. So the link is in the chat. This is the donation page. I'm assuming all these funds are going to be going to the family. If you can support, if you can give anything, that would be great. I'm sure the family would appreciate it. So we're going to leave that in that link in the comments there.
Yep. And seems like you got a lot of people agreeing with you about him as well. So if people are so inclined, go ahead and hit that link and try and help out.
Yep.
Tough time.
Yep. Definitely not good to see loss like this, but it does happen, and it's very unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah.
It is. And I know in our crypto communities, people get siloed a lot of times, Bitcoiners and, XRP people and this and that. And,
Yeah.
But in my opinion, it's, we should all be one big community. So,
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, it speaks volumes also about the community. The community also pulls together in situations like this. So it doesn't surprise me that the donations have already started and the support is already there. And I'm sure that momentum will keep picking up. He was definitely someone that was definitely respected in the community. So that's nice to see that there's a lot of voices out there.
Yep. I don't know. We'll keep that link. FF, maybe you can keep that link fresh in the chat, and we'll keep coming back to that. And because I know sometimes things get buried in the chat as people get talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just double checking the chat. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
You want to talk about the big event the big elephant in the room for this week?
There's something happening this week?
I know. It's hard to believe there might be anything happening at all this weekend.
There is something happening. It's a pretty big event. Bitcoin halving is about 3 days away, a little over 3 days away. Projected to be April 20th. And if you're in North America in the Eastern time zone, that would be approximately 8 p.m. So we are going to do a stream. We're doing a live stream on Saturday. The scheduling is going to be a little bit loose right now.
A Friday we're scheduled right now, Jar,
for
because remember the UTC is ahead of us. So for us, in the Eastern time zone, we're talking it's about 8 p.m. that it's scheduled currently. I mean, obviously, that's fluid a little bit.
Okay,
but we'll start. I mean, worst case, maybe we can start a couple hours early and kind of work our way in, because don't you have? We're still doing that wallet giveaway. Yes,
we're doing giveaways. We got some wallets that we're going to give away. We have a cool wallet pro. Going to do a little promotional stuff on that on Twitter. So you can subscribe to our Matrix Money Podcast Twitter account. That link is in the description below. Subscribe there for all announcements. We're going to be doing, we're not giving away one. We're not giving away two. We're going to give away 3 wallets during the Bitcoin halving. I'm also working on something with Fry. Might have an extra Fry miner. I'm not sure how long this podcast is going to be, so I want to make sure we can entertain with some giveaways. So that giveaway looks like it's going to be coming up Friday. Again, the date and time is going to be adjusted based on the blocks that are going through the chain. So we don't have an exact time, but there is a scheduled link in each one of our channels right now. So if you go to one of our channels, you'll see it. However, the main channel, Matrix Money Podcast, is the one that we're going to be focused on, and that's where our giveaways are going to be coming out of.
Yes, absolutely.
And the keywords and hashtags and everything else that come along with these giveaways have not been decided yet, but maybe we'll just come up with it on the fly. We'll work on that.
That's probably a good idea.
Mike is saying there's no Twitter link. Let me check, Mike.
Maybe I forgot to put the Twitter link in there. Oh, if I did, I apologize. Sorry. I will update that once we're done.
Yeah, I'll make sure I put it in there.
Sorry about that.
No, let's see what we got here.
Also, as giveaways, I'm going to give away at least 1, possibly 2 of the Bible and Bitcoin books. I think that's appropriate given the halving. So we'll add that to the list of what we're giving away during that stream.
There we go. So I just put the link in there. That's the Twitter account.
Sorry that I messed up, and I will fix that. So going forward, it will be in all of our streams. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Mike, thanks for letting us know. So what do you guys want to head to next? Do you want to talk about the markets? Do you want to? I also brought up. Did you guys see the latest commercials that have come out? Bitcoin commercials from Kraken and Coinbase?
No, I've not seen anything yet.
Do you want to go to the markets? Or you want to take a look at those?
Maybe we see a commercial. Might be a little light right now.
Yeah. All right, give me a second. Pull that up, and we'll give that a watch and a listen. Second here. All right here. This one is the Coinbase one. It's about 30 seconds long, so let's click it on here.
Over time, your money gets you less. Does Bitcoin? Well, in 2012, one Bitcoin bought you this much pizza. In 2016, this much pizza. In 2020, this much pizza. And in 2024, well, you get the gist. Roughly every 4 years, the future supply of Bitcoin is reduced. So historically, you get more, not less.
I thought
Over
that was
time,
cool.
your money gets you less.
Oops,
Does
sorry guys.
Bitcoin?
Shut up.
Can you scroll to the end of that video and take a look at the little fine print at the?
Oh, there's a little fine
bottom?
print down there.
Yeah, I thought that the fine print was funny.
I didn't even get. Hold on.
See if you can do it.
Seriously, right now? It's not liking me. It doesn't want to go there. Come on, guys. Yeah, come on. See?
Does it have to do with your keys?
It really doesn't like you. But no,
it really isn't liking me right now. I'm sorry, man. I can't get there. What did it say?
It was basically saying that, the past is not indicative of price action in the future, etc.
Oh,
so basically,
cover your ass.
That's a CYA right there.
Yeah. So
CYA.
I mean, it'll probably go to 100,000.
All right, I'll take the hit. I don't know what it is. It's not liking me. It's not liking me. It's all right. I can take it. I'm a big boy. Do you guys want to watch the other one from Kraken, or you want to?
Let's do it. Yeah, you got to fire it up.
Let me find that one. Hang on 1 second. And right there. Here we go. Where'd it go? There it is. Come on, share. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yes, no?
Yep.
Okay.
It's up there.
Right.
Yep.
So what is money and how does it get value? Paper money has value because someone says so. Bitcoin is different. It's like digital gold. It has value for many of the reasons gold does, but that's only the start. Gold originally had value because it was scarce, but no one knows how much is left to dig up. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has a limited supply, 21 million, and it can never be counterfeited. Every day, more people are buying it, making it more scarce, making it more valuable. But you can also split it up because every Bitcoin is divisible by a lot. Each Bitcoin can be split into 100 million smaller units. So if one Bitcoin was worth $1 million, the smallest unit, called a Satoshi, would be worth 1 penny. So you can send whatever amount you want, and no one can stop you because no central authority controls it. So unlike with banks and credit card companies, you don't need approval to use it, and no one can decide to just print more or shut it down. It puts the power back in all our hands. Bitcoin lets you control your finances. Kraken lets you buy Bitcoin. Kraken, see what crypto can be.
So there's that one. Which I thought that was pretty good. I mean, that's a good, short, educational blurb about Bitcoin and timely, given,
Yeah,
given
no,
where we are.
it's nice to just see commercials.
Yeah.
It's mainstream
Yeah.
now. They're talking about the halving publicly and everything else. It's it's good.
Yeah, I was actually watching an interview that Fox Business was doing with Pomp. And they were talking about like the drop over the weekend. They were talking about tax season, obviously, and they were talking about the halving. I thought it was a great interview. It was like about 4 or 5 minutes long. It was actually really good.
Yeah. A lot of things impacting the markets right now. A big scare over the weekend. I don't know if things have settled down, but a lot of things are happening right now. You want to jump over to the markets? And
Sure.
just take a look and see how things are going.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll pull that right up. Bingo, Bango, and CoinGecko. There we go. Let me refresh. So we got the latest numbers. Here we go. So Bitcoin 62.7. I mean, given where it was, I guess that's not bad, right?
Yeah. There might be a 5 in front of that number soon, right? If we go to plan with the pre-Bitcoin halving.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I fired up my DCA machine. I'm buying Bitcoin again. I'm going to let that ride all the way through, right into the halving and past the halving. Because if that dip happens like it typically does, then I'll just keep picking it up, and then we'll turn it off down the road. Not financial advice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ding, ding, yeah. What about Ethereum? What are you guys thinking about what we got for numbers here on Ethereum?
Yeah, that's down quite a bit too.
Yeah.
Almost 15% over the last week. That's quite a bit.
That is quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, let me ask, did you guys do any DCA over the weekend when everything was just tanking?
Yes.
I picked up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably should have done more. But no, I only got a little bit in there. It's just because I usually schedule my DCA on Saturdays. It's once a week. It's on Saturdays. That's the only reason why.
You kind of caught it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I grabbed a little bit. I was at the end. I was kind of like, man, I wish I had more money put aside. But yeah, you can never.
Available funds is the issue.
Yeah. You can never just have enough sitting there waiting.
Right.
Who has that kind of money? B&B looking pretty good still, and a lot of things. I mean, I'd say 90% of this market is still down since the weekend here. B&B 7.5%. Over the last week, but still 538. Solana, Jar, you must be crying right now.
It's getting beaten up pretty good right now. 23.5% over the last week.
Yep.
We got to work our way back up there.
Yeah, I know you need, what was it, 190?
I needed 185 to break even. So I'm far away from that again. And,
yes.
It was nice. We touched it for a bit. I celebrated. I had a little party by myself. And
that's all right. You got to celebrate you got to celebrate when it happens, man.
I think I was supposed to sell, right? When I broke even.
Yeah.
Like a proper degen, I held it.
I think this means you need to get more, right? I mean,
yeah, encourage it. That's great.
There you go.
Got more.
There you go. That's funny. All right, XRP here at 48 cents, down 21, almost 22% right now. Good Lord.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you're into XRP, that might be a decent buy.
Yeah, if you're looking for a dip and you're looking at this chart, there's some huge tanks right now. And
yes,
over the last week, like we're looking at a lot of 20%.
Yeah, look at this Doge down 20%, but still, even with that, look at it, 15 cents.
Yeah,
Doge.
When it was hovering around 6 cents during the bear market, right?
Yeah,
it's like crazy.
Still more than doubled. Yeah,
crazy. Cardano, I like Cardano, but I'm happy to see it down this far, and I wouldn't mind seeing it go down a little bit more, quite frankly, before it does what it's going to do going forward. Basically down 25%, 45 cents.
Cardano is one of those that you're DCing into, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Nice.
Sheeb, if we got any Sheeb fans out there, down 20%. AVAX almost 30%. Look at that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
AVAX is one of those coins I'll probably pick up a little bit extra of as well.
It's a good idea. That's a decent price right there.
Yeah.
For those who follow Tron, I'm surprised it's still holding on to 11 cents. I'm not going to lie, but still there. BCH, I like it for what it's meant to be, but look at it, down 30%. Holy crap. Holy crap.
That is crazy. L9 just got released. I'm going to look that up while we're taking a look at the numbers here.
Okay. Link, down 25% for all intent and purposes. $13.24. Goodbye for Link. Polygon, down 25%. Everything. I mean, it's below 70 cents. Good Lord. I picked up a little extra Litecoin because, again, I use it to buy shit. So down 20%, below $80. Uniswap. What do you guys think with this? Look at this. Almost 40%, so 37% right here with Uniswap down to $7. I did a whole live stream yesterday talking about the Wells notice to Uniswap Labs. And because that's basically, in my opinion, what started the tank with regard to that. What do you guys think? Any input you want to throw on that? No, maybe.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's still a good buy despite all the legal issues that are happening to Uniswap. Uniswap isn't just a swap that is on the Ethereum chain, but it's on many other chains. The functionality of it has been forked many times before. I've even forked it myself, and used the variant of it on the Oasis network. So I don't see them having much issue. It's just a sentiment sort of thing. They got the Wells notice. People are reacting. That's what people do. And then also we have the halving coming up, which is also further driving down the price. So again, not financial advice sort of thing, but when you see drops like this, that's when you want to pick up that coin, in my opinion. But
Amen.
yeah.
And I mean, they're still the biggest decentralized exchange in
absolutely.
the space. I mean,
Yeah.
they've got future here. It's not like they're going to wither away because of the SEC.
Yeah.
Just not going to happen.
Before we go down a little bit further, Automatic Beats was talking about this L9. I just found the tweet for it. So this is it right over here. It looks like it's going to be coming out in May. 3,500 watts, 17 gigahash. Holy smokes, this is going to be a beast when it comes out. So this is going to be the Antminer L9. It's going to mine Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Bellcoin. So that's what he was talking about right over there.
Gotcha.
Let's switch it back over. Okay, there you go.
That's fine. Flip along a little bit further here. Let's see what else. I don't know, anything you guys want to stop at here? Stacks, I mean, down 25%, 238 if you're into the whole more stuff on Bitcoin thing. Filecoin.
Oh, wow.
Almost, I know, right? Almost back to when we first started talking about it.
Yeah.
Down almost 35%.
Yeah, all right. Not bad.
Yep.
And then we got
let's
Render
see.
in there. And so
Render, I was just going to say Render down 15% right there. $8, 813. Stellar 20% if you're XLM fan, just over 10 cents. HBAR, I'll tell you what, pick myself up a little more HBAR because are you kidding right now? That's almost back to my DCA prices from last year.
Me too.
You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy not to do it. If you're keeping it, you're stacking it. Well, yeah, stacking it, staking it is what I meant to say. Why not? Why not?
And then we
Mutable
got
X.
What is
Oh,
Dog
sorry.
with Hat doing at number 44? How did that happen? What is going on? It's almost gonna topple Caspa.
Yeah, well, and Caspa, I wanted to
Bitcoin,
stop there.
understand.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Wow. So weird seeing those two together up there.
How did it even happen? Like, crypto is a wild space when you think things like this happen, right? Like, Dog with Hat, how old is that? That's not even like 3 months old.
Yeah,
So,
if that.
It's not old.
Jesus.
If that.
But
Right.
meme coins are just, they've been taking over
Yeah.
2024. I need to find that chart of it.
Meme coins dominating
Yeah.
everything
Amen.
else.
I mean, and look, we're talking about the meme coins just basically clogging up Solana. That's been all over the news. Didn't they just do some kind of update about that to try and eliminate some of that? I think.
Yeah.
I think
I
so.
thought I heard about that a couple of days ago. XMR. That you heard about the delisting from Kraken over in, I think it was Europe or whatever, with regard to Monero. Basically, the only place to get Monero now is on a decentralized exchange or mine it yourself if you are into privacy coins.
I didn't know that. Okay, it's been delisted off of the top exchanges.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much all the centralized exchanges. If it's still on a centralized exchange, I am not sure who it would be.
You can get some Monero on Trade Ogre, but Trade Ogre is very shifty.
Yeah.
I only say that as somebody who has been trying for days now to get my Larissa node stood up, Larissa network node, and I've been trying to move my LRS to my wallet, and Trade Ogre just won't let me do it.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and they don't really say why. Sometimes, most of the times, my transactions will just fail out of nowhere, and then randomly it will be successful like a couple days later. So that's why it's taken me so long to get this node set up. So I would just be cautious of Trade Ogre, but you can get some Monero on that centralized exchange if you don't want to mine it.
Yeah, see, Pascal's agreeing with you. He says he tries to avoid them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Trade Ogre
literally
is one of the
used them
OGs.
once. Literally
Yeah.
once.
Trade
That
Ogre
was-
is one of those exchanges that looks extremely sketchy, but they've been around for so long that you somewhat trust them a bit, just because, and they're always listing the coins that you want. So I don't know.
Of
I
course.
try to avoid it too, but I end up still doing transactions over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
what it is.
Speaking of meme coins, we got Pepe still holding in that 5 cent mark. For those who love Pepe.
Yeah.
What else we got here? So there's something you guys want to stop at, say so. Thorchain Rune. Listen, this thing dropped to almost $4, and I was like getting ready. I was going to take all what I had left for money and DCA into that if it had gone down a little bit more. But then it started kind of going back up, and I was like, damn it. Yeah, that has dropped significantly for those who are into Thorchain and Rune. I got a video coming out on one of the wallets, so you can start learning how to access Thorchain. God willing, that'll be coming out this week, but we'll see.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Let's see what else we got. Gala. Well, Gala, it's part of my DCA portfolio. Down almost 37%. Holy crap.
Do either of you guys have a Gala node, a music node, a game node, or any of their nodes?
No.
Do you?
I was trying to set up a music node.
Nice.
I went in just not knowing very much about the ecosystem. I didn't realize that they have so many sub coins under the Gala coin, and you have to convert it, and you can only do it within their bridge. Well, maybe you can get it on some centralized exchanges, but they're not available to me. So just getting up this Gala music node has been a pain in my ass, but eventually I'll get it done. I just didn't realize the restrictions there. You have to buy a certain amount of Gala tokens for that node, and it has to be a specific music token. I just bought Gala just assuming if you have Gala, you should be able to buy the node with their main token, but apparently that's not the case.
Well, I would have
very
assumed they
inexperienced.
want Gala for the node. I mean, I knew they had sub tokens, but I would have assumed they want Gala.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
went in not knowing enough clearly. So, and it's on Ethereum. So if all these transactions are costing me moving things around.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're looking for Gala, you're right. Automatic Beats. It's a great buy right now.
yeah.
Yeah, great buy right now. What else we got here? Anything else? Quant. I think that's going to be a big player in this cycle. Down 13%, just over $100. Goodbye. If you're also looking more gaming stuff right here, Beam. Goodbye, if you ask me. Great buy, actually.
20, it's 2 cents. Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 cents basically. Neo was looking really good there for a while, kind of dropped back.
And you have Jupiter coming up.
I was just gonna stop there. Yep.
Yeah, Jupiter had an airdrop 200 jupes you'd get with it. I didn't sell it. I saw it dip down to I think the 50-cent range, and it picks them up. I doubled up on that. If it keeps dropping again, like this exchange, this is a decentralized exchange, incredibly smooth, very well designed. It's definitely something, if you're not looking at, put it on your radar. If that drops again into the low 60s, I'm going to be buying some more jupe up because a lot of potential with this exchange.
Nice.
Did you do a video about that? I remember
didn't.
you talking about it.
I blab about it quite a bit, but I haven't done a video focused on it. I'm actually going to be doing a video just talking about some of the products and services that are coming out on the Solana chain, because there's quite a bit that's being developed right now, just aside from the DeepIn space, and a lot of these projects are migrating over there. But there's just a lot of just like email-related tools, social networks, credit cards that are using, I think it's the Visa network that they're trying to integrate into one. So a lot of things are happening over there. I don't always speak too fondly about Solana, but there is a lot of things that are being developed over there, and I want to focus the attention on there because I think there is just going to be a massive shift, whether it's good or not. I think it's going to happen in this upcoming bull run. So, I want to highlight a few.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
You're not wrong. Not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not right, but you're definitely not wrong.
No. I didn't mean it like that. Oh my God. Anything else you guys want to touch on here?
I'm good. I think we're.
Yeah, I think good.
All right. Then let's get out of that. Whoops. Zippity doo dah out of there. Let's see. I thought you had something queued up that was from the other thing here. We'll pull this back up for the meantime here. Take another look here.
Nice.
So yeah, it's just clipping along nice and steady. Yeah, I'm actually excited for our live stream. I really am. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention to you guys ahead of time, so I'll throw it out here now. You guys are familiar with Crypto Badal, right? He's been in and out of our streams for a while. He hit me up. He was asking about joining, and I told him I don't think that would be a problem while we were live. What the hell is the problem having another person to chat Bitcoin, right?
Yep.
And crypto. Yeah. So, and he's a miner, so that also helps when all those questions come up. You guys good with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I should also mention that I spoke with Deeperknot earlier today. He was ready to do an interview. I need to follow up with you guys on that one.
Nice.
I think we had actually scheduled it for today, but I've been sick for like the last couple of weeks, so I'm just trying to get back into the gears of things right now. But we'll follow up, and that's going to be a good interview. Deeperknot has quite a vast experience with the Deeper network space. And Deeper is one of those networks that are shifting over into Solana as well. And they're revamping. I think this is actually going to smooth the transition for their chain if you're trying to get in and out of their token, which is a pain in the butt right now. So hopefully when they move over to Solana, that will make that transition a lot easier.
Nice. Any of you guys want to jump in on this question? I don't know if any of you guys.
I mean, I put a little comment there, basically saying that they're a pretty good competitor of Decentraland. I know we had interviewed a member of that community within Decentraland like a couple of weeks ago, almost a month ago now, I think. And yeah, I mean, why not? If you're interested in metaverse, gaming, etc., put a little into Sandbox. And also it's available on Coinbase, so that's a plus as well. Whenever something is available on Coinbase, it just makes things so much easier to obtain. So
we were speaking to Meta Ryuk about just the space in general and a lot of growth that's happening in there and adoption. So I thought Sandbox was going to be huge a while ago. This is during the last bull run. So I bought quite a bit of it and I was staking it on their network. And I think their APY it started off pretty high at 60%. I think it's come down to still double digits, maybe about 15 to 20% right now. But I'm still staking it because there is quite a few investors, VC investors that have jumped on the chain with Sandbank. Sandbank. Sandbox.
We know what you're
flip
thinking
there.
right
I didn't mean that flip. You don't want him involved. Anyways, there's a lot of other people that are involved there, including corporations that are integrating their products and services in Sandbox, like Adidas, and I think there's a few of them. Adidas is the first one that came up to mind, but there's quite a few partnersship that are happening with Sandbox. So I think there's a lot to come still.
I agree. It's one of the ones on the Crypto on the Rocks you can put in for a DCA, and I think I kind of expected a little more from them by now.
Yeah.
Given how they started out and played through that last bull cycle.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I'm okay with slow. And I think they've got a good future. I agree with you.
When you speak about slow, I'm a little bit disappointed with that as well. I thought there was a lot of development that happened during the last bull cycle, and even going into the bear market. There was a lot of updates that they produced, but I didn't actually see anything build up on that hype. So I'm not a fan that it flatlined for so long. I'm hoping something does still pick up. Maybe they start promoting some kind of services that are going to go along with it. But I'm hopeful. Personally, I'm hopeful.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I know you're just kidding there, Automatic Beat. I won't tell Badal you said that there. Speaking of Deeperknot, here you go.
There he is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was supposed to follow up with him, and we had some news this morning. So unfortunately, I didn't get to talk to the guys about that, but we will be scheduling that.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's get that out of here. Have you heard about this bank that wouldn't give in Canada? I think it was the Bank of Canada, to be honest with you. They wouldn't give this guy his money. They wanted to know what he was using it for. Have you heard about that?
No. What are we talking about?
Can I play he did a video. He literally recorded the transaction. I was waiting for you to see. I mean, you're in Canada. Maybe you've heard about this.
All of Canada, of course. Yeah.
It's not so much the problem, but it's like this could be news up there. I have no idea.
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna bring it up. Give me 1 second here. Right here. All right. It's about a little over a minute long.
Okay.
I can't. Wait, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
So I need to give you a bank draft, or if you're gonna get cash, I will need an invoice for the car purchase.
Why? No, I'd like to. It's for the car's payments for in cash. I can't use a bank draft.
Are you buying from like a private?
Yeah, it's private. It's literally from my friend.
From your friend?
Yeah, but he wants it in cash.
Can he give you like anything that you can purchase it from him?
No, I don't. You don't need that. Bro, what is it? I'm only asking for 3. What is this? It's my money. I'm allowed to withdraw from my own bank account.
Yeah, so
You said what's the maximum limit you can give a withdrawal to a customer? It's $3,000 on the day. You've already mentioned that multiple times.
Yeah, not today.
Why not today?
Today I would need a bank draft, or I would give you invoice.
But why you need proof of what it is? Why is that? And why is that? Why is that? Why do you need me to tell you what it is? What kind of proof is that? I bring in a note? Like how is that? What is that going to change? I don't understand.
So that way
You need to give me my money. I'm not taking a bank draft. I would like cash, please.
Yeah, I won't be able to give you
Okay, wait. I'm just going to sit here until you give me cash, so I'm not going to leave.
Okay, well, if you want, we can have a sit there.
And then do what? Who am I waiting for?
I can get the manager to talk to you.
Well, yeah, get the manager because this is it's unbelievable.
I don't know. I thought that was kind of crazy if you ask me. Oops, sorry, I didn't need to restart that thing.
So, yeah, like that's unusual for $3,000. That's definitely unusual. Okay, I know there is anti-laundering mechanisms in place that as soon as you go over $10,000, that it's questionable. And anything over $10,000, they usually want to know what the nature of the transaction is, and they'll ask for identification. That seems to be standard. I think that was put in place sometime after 9/11, and that's been ongoing. That hasn't changed much. The $3,000, that's shocking to me. I haven't personally ran into that issue. So cash on hand is another thing, right? I don't know how much cash on hand a lot of these banks have. So maybe it's a thing with the branch. But I'm not I don't know.
Why does she need I love the fact they said, what do I need, a note? Like, yeah, here. Here's a note from my mommy saying I can have my money. Like,
I totally agree with how stupid that is. If you have to give a reason for why you want to take it, like, it's your money. Why do you have to give anybody a reason? This is why crypto is going to take off. This is why we're going to lean into it more and more. It's permissionless. You just do what you need to do with your own money. There's no questions asked on. This is frustrating. Canada is having a lot of issues with our current leader. And I've donated some funds to the opposition just because I'm getting frustrated with myself. So
that's how I feel with the whole Elizabeth Warren, John Deaton thing. That's why. Yeah. Guess what? Here you go, donation.
So this is the thing. Like, I'm not a political person at all, and I in the past I've been very liberal because of the principles seem to align with where I am. But with the PC party, they're just speaking common sense about a lot of the issues right now. And I'm falling in line with that. Everything else is starting to get a little out of control, a little bit wild for me.
There was another video I didn't put here to show you. I kept the one from Canada, but there was another one from Australia. A lady recorded the whole thing. She forgot her ATM card. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And so she couldn't go to the ATM. So she walked in the bank to just get cash because she forgot her ATM card. And they were like, no, we don't do cash anymore.
What?
Yeah,
exactly. I'm sorry. I didn't cue that one up.
Wow.
But to your point where you're like, well, what about cash on hand? Maybe they didn't have the cash on hand. They didn't have $3,000.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
seriously?
Well, yeah. If your bank doesn't have through again in cash, that's a little bit of an issue. This is
Yeah.
starting to come up more and more, though. Like, I'm glad you're mentioning it. I didn't hear any announcements about available cash and if they're shredding it. I don't know what they're doing with the cash, but I am seeing a very similar thing that happens over and over again, where people are being refused cash when they're trying to take it out. They want a check instead, a cashier's check, or
Well,
a
that's what she said
draft.
in there. You caught that, right?
Yeah, I did catch that. It just seems like they want to go paperless as much as possible. So I don't know what that's about. Very strange.
Well, let me ask, because honestly, I was thinking about doing my live stream tomorrow with regard to this, and I may yet. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But do you think this is their slow turn to a CBDC?
That's a good question.
Likely.
So we're part of the Commonwealth, right? Australia, Canada, and the UK. We move in step and strides pretty closely, and I see the UK sort of following some sort of path towards the CBDC. So I totally think it's possible. I definitely think it's possible. I don't know if it'll actually happen anytime soon, but I'm sure there's some kind of planning happening in the back end. People talking about these.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Right? Yeah.
But then again, people say I wear tin foil. But what about you, FF? What do you think? I'm interested in your opinion, truth be told.
I do believe that that's where they're headed to. Only because I know you said that you follow the Commonwealth, etc. Jar, but
yeah,
who does the Commonwealth follow? It's the United States. So, and the United States is working on that CBDC. So, I see them likely going towards that direction, just solely because we are. As silly as that sounds, I'm not trying to sound like a USA maxi. I love my country, but everybody follows us. So that's just how it is.
Dominant country. It's usually the way it works. Yeah.
You're not wrong. Yeah, it's true. Mike just threw something in here a few years ago. I tried to purchase a garage and my band didn't pay for it. I needed to go to my bank and pay them to do a transaction.
Oh, geez. Yeah. See? Them being the bank. Yeah. As always.
Right. The bank.
Right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I think we're going in an unfortunate direction. Like I said, that might. I'm teetering on that being my tomorrow live stream at 10 because it's just I don't know. It's these little things, these little nuggets that keep coming out, and if you kind of start tying it all together, and that's why a lot of, especially my latest live streams, I put previous live streams because I've touched on this piece, I've touched on this piece, I've touched on this piece. And
it's a lot to unpack.
Yeah. It's just like crazy the amount of stuff. And I think as my tinfoil hat starts to glow, I think that is on purpose to some degree, to keep you in overwhelm or us in overwhelm.
You can say tinfoil hat as much as you want, but when things start to trend the same way, it's just it's a pattern, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
My opinion is it's fact checking now. It's not conspiracy theory anymore.
Right.
But,
right.
Yeah. It's not.
It just my humble opinion. We know how humble I am. Anyway, so I had that. Thank you, Jar. I just thought that you might have a different insight with regard when I saw that. So appreciate that.
No. Chris is here. Just shout out to Chris.
Yeah. Hey, Chris. Appreciate you.
Chris.
Appreciate you. What else you guys want to touch on? Frankly, I'm good at this point. But what do you guys got?
Did you guys touch on the giveaway stuff again?
Not yet. You know what? We probably should do that.
Again.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jar. You're doing most of the giveaways. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jar. Go ahead.
So I have 3 Cool Wallet Pros. It's like a credit card wallet with the paper display. We're going to be giving away 3 of these during the Bitcoin halving. We're going to do a special broadcast or a special live stream during the halving. We're looking at this Friday, 8 p.m., right, CCM? I think we're looking at approximately around there. We'll be doing giveaways during the entire stream. I have 3 wallets to give away. There might also be a Fry miner. I just need to confirm which one I can give away because I'm recording right now. I was sick for a couple weeks. I'm getting back into the groove, so I'm getting my content created and it'll be out there. So there should be a Fry miner in there. So we got lots of things. I know you have a copy of the Bitcoin Bible, CCM.
Yeah, I think I've got enough. I can give away 2. I still got enough left. I can give away 2 on that stream. So if I'm doing 2, you said you're doing 3 cards and possibly. So we're talking like we could have 6 different winners on that live stream.
That's a pretty big live stream. Really happy about that.
Wow.
Make sure, I think if our Twitter account is not in the description, I'll make sure I put it in the comments again. Follow our Twitter account because I'll be putting announcements once we have everything confirmed. We can also confirm the date and time of the stream when we get closer to it because it's we're working on the blockchain. The timing may not be exact, but we're going for an approximate time over here. So I'll actually just put our...
Yeah, please. I obviously forgot I thought I did, but I thought I clipped it in there with our YouTube accounts, but I guess I didn't.
Well, that's fine.
Sorry about that, everybody.
I just put it in the chat there. That's our Twitter account. And so what do you guys got coming up this week on your channels?
Go ahead, FF.
Well, I was going to just do a quick PSA, literally quick. I think my idea for the video was going to be like 10 seconds long. And the idea was simply don't be stupid. Because now, granted, history is not, any sort of proof of what's going to happen in the future, right? We already saw that the price of Bitcoin actually went up before the halving, which that has never happened before. Yes. However, you have to look at historically what has happened to Bitcoin during these halvings when the price doesn't correlate efficiently. Because, and I say that as a miner, a lot of the miners are going to have issues, not miners of altcoins, but miners of Bitcoin are going to have issues if the price does not appreciate enough to offset the cost of mining that one Bitcoin, which leads to selling of Bitcoin. So, and I'll respond to AJ after this about the Larissa node, but I just don't want people to be stupid. It's not financial advice. It's just literally look at that macro lens of Bitcoin and then also look at the sentiment as well. And, if you look at the fear and greed index, which has been shown multiple times before, you see that we're still in greed. So don't be greedy with everybody else. I mean, I don't like Warren Buffett that much, but he is a smart man. And be fearful when people are greedy. So DCA, fine, but don't throw all your eggs in one basket. Don't be stupid. So literally, that was just going to be my PSA because I have a bad feeling that some people are just going to repeat the same stupidity over, and then new
human
people.
Nature.
Yeah, it is human nature.
It is human nature. True.
It's human nature to be stupid.
Yeah, and then you have like newer people coming in who are just like, oh man, let me just throw all my life savings at this, and then
don't let the FOMO get to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, and gamble it away. Yeah.
And then just real quick, I know AJ Popstar asked a question about what is a Larissa node. So a Larissa node basically is like any other node in crypto. You're just helping facilitate transactions. They're just trying to make it as decentralized as possible by offering multiple nodes that you can get into. And I just want to be a part of that ecosystem. Larissa, the LRS was mineable. So that's how you would get your Larissa token, which then you would convert to LRSN, which I think is just Larissa network node, essentially. And you would use that LRSN to then swap and then buy your node. And you actually do this all on your phone. I actually had to use one of my phones that I use for crypto mining, Varus coin, to set up my node, which still isn't unfortunately set up yet because of issues with Trade Ogre. I'm not able to get all my coins over. But yeah, it's interesting. Supposedly they will be paying roughly $80 USD a month with this node. The current cost of the node is $350 USD. So it's not bad. I know CryptoJar is the node guy, so
Yeah.
I expect him to have a video out on this probably in like a week or two. Now that I'm talking about it, no,
You are right.
I'm not pushing
You're
you to
actually
do it.
correct.
But
I am looking at Larissa right now, and I am looking at setting up a node. I haven't figured out the APY on it, but
Yeah.
I have to add it to one of my nodes just to see where it goes. The community definitely seems to be, they have a pretty supportive community. So I'd like to see where it goes. The node itself, do you know what the requirements were? It seems to be sort of standard, right?
It's standard,
Yeah.
standard requirements. So yeah, I think actually it's much easier of a node to have, and I also highlighted Pascal's comment there that is similar to like an ETCMC node. So you don't need to like have extravagant systems, right, to handle this node. You literally just need an Android cell phone. So I mean,
okay,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
I haven't even checked out the setup for it, so I'm not aware of what's required.
It's super easy, and I'm sure you have plenty of old phones to just download the app, get the node set up, and get at it. But one caution with this, there's only, I think, like either 12 or 13 nodes available. So I'm trying to buy mine before they run out. I might have to use this exchange here that also has LRS. I do have an account there just to get some more token and swap it over and get this node set up because don't want to miss out.
Okay.
Right, so
you put a little bit of pressure on. Is there like a limited amount of nodes? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I need to get off my butt.
There is a limited amount, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that part. I guess I'm going to be doing that today.
Yeah, I'm probably going to try to finish
this stream right now.
Well, Jar, you better go to ZegX. So
yeah. One of my favorite exchanges already have some cash in there, so maybe I'll pick up some LRS. Do you know what the collateral is?
So I think again, it's just $350 worth of dollar amount.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that it fluctuates a lot. That's why I actually wasn't able to get my node. I was able to send some token over, but then the price of the coin went down with everything else. So then now I need to get more LRS so that I can get to that $350 amount before I can buy the node itself. So that's why I think it literally, according to Larissa Network, it literally will pay you $80 a month. It's just the amount of LRS token will fluctuate based off of the price, but it will be $80 USD worth of LRS a month, which to me is absolutely insane. I mean, for the price of entry.
Are they guaranteeing that?
That's where it kind of gets kind of iffy, scammy-ish to me, in my opinion. To be quite honest,
I'm sorry.
Because
no, it's a good question. Like, where's the value coming from?
They are like guaranteeing that, and it's hard to make guarantees like that.
Yeah.
In general, right? It gives me like BitConnect vibes, and like,
are they VC backed?
I don't know if they're VC backed. The only research that I've done for Larissa is just simply how to mine it. Because I do mine it using my iPolo X1, but outside of mining, I don't pay attention. And then the node, I saw that they were going to offer a node. I was like, okay, let me put these tokens to work. So that's where I'm at.
Okay, I'm obviously gonna have to dive into that one.
Yeah, definitely dive in.
So, and I guess expect a video on that sometime soon because I'll have to dig in and see how that works.
Yeah, there you go.
AJ.
Yep.
Yeah. CCM, what do you got coming up this week?
Well, I got my live stream tomorrow, 10. Like I said, I'm leaning toward what we were kind of just discussing as my main topic for that live stream here about how we're going cashless quicker than anticipated. And then if all goes well, editing wise, there'll be a video on Thursday dropping that'll show you how you can use the Thorchain wallet to access Thorchain. So watch for that. That will also play into the Living on Crypto series. So that's why I'm kind of injecting that one along the way. And then obviously I'll be with you guys on Friday. Crypto on the Rocks, for those who normally join me. I know a lot of people that are in the chat right now join me on Crypto on the Rocks, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm thinking that I may, depending on how it lands, if I've got time, maybe I'll start Crypto on the Rocks and then transition over to our stream. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's going to have to be fluid. So
Yeah.
Crypto on the Rocks is on the rocks right now.
Yeah. That'll be interesting for doing the halving at the same time that Crypto on the Rocks takes place.
Well, see, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
If you
Well,
believe in
we're gonna
miracles, sometimes they happen.
Well, maybe we can incorporate some of Crypto on the Rocks on our stream, and we can let people vote for what I'm a dollar cost average into, stuff like that. We'll see. I don't know. We'll play it by ear.
All right. Sounds good.
Stream has gotten very good. Well, thank you, Chris.
I feel like that's an excellent way to end the stream. With a compliment before people start saying you guys are trash.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it. Maybe I can just quickly mention that I'll put the link in the description again for Ovalbor.
Yes.
For anyone that wants
you.
to donate. There it is. So just put it in there. Like we had talked about it at the beginning of the stream. If you want to donate to the family, I believe all these funds go straight to the family. So once again, rest in peace. We have the link in the comments below. If you want to go ahead and do that, I'm sure the family would appreciate it.
Yes. Show them we're a good community. Yep. I think that's
all right.
important.
There we go, guys.
Do you guys mind if we just recap a couple of things for the stream?
Absolutely.
Just so everybody knows, that live stream on Friday where we're going to be going through the Bitcoin halving and all those giveaways and that kind of thing is primarily going to be here on the Matrix Money podcast channel. So make sure you like and subscribe. Link is definitely in the description of the stream. But we will be simulcasting that on all of our social media and YouTube channels at the same time. So we want to make sure we're reaching as many people as possible, bringing them in, talking to them about Bitcoin, about the halving, and showing them, they can be part of the giveaways and this community. So, make sure you're sharing that information out, please. Let's try and expand this live stream, and not only this channel, but just the education. There needs to be more of that as we're moving in to play off what FF said. People are going to just, make stupid mistakes that could be avoided if they just had a little bit of education.
Yeah. Yes.
There's
and if you're going to make a stupid mistake, at least be educated about how stupid
make it
be, and then we're good. I mean, you know what you're getting yourself into, right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. We're going to be live this Friday. Bitcoin halving. I'm excited about it. Lots of giveaways. Also, our link to the Twitter account will be in the description once this is over, so you can subscribe to that. And a lot of the information that I'm giving and scheduling and giveaways, there'll be details on that on our Twitter account.
Yes. And watch for the time, guys, because it's going to fluctuate, obviously, with the Bitcoin blockchain. So, bear with us. We'll try and get on a little ahead and then go from there.
Absolutely. All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
So I think that's
Great
it,
having
right,
everybody.
Later.
Thanks for watching.
Cats of Crypto.
Take care, everybody.
Cats of Crypto.
Peace.
Cheers, guys.
Later.